on my roof. This is the view from my roof. Thank goodness the car is safe and will not explode. I'm just really worried about the people that got run over and hurt. Oh my God. Every day it's something here. Nice view from my roof though. Oh God. I feel so bad for these people. First it's a hot zone. And now the remnants, ladies and gentlemen. A huge traffic jam. The car is not going to explode. All the streets are closed off. And we still have all of this going on. Crazy! Welcome to my world. Oh, whatever. Asshole.
Step back! Step back!
Doorway right now. I mean, the danger is that this car could explode right here. I'm kind of being stupid for being here, but get me here really quick. These people are okay. There's still one person down on the floor that's not moving. My first name is Anna Victoria Aller, and my last name is Alarcon, A-L-A-R-C-O-N. Yes, I do give permission to use the video. You're welcome.
inside. I work here in Carmen's kitchen. Then I hear strong, like a boom. I hear a lot of stone come from the top. So I think it was like a bomb or something. So I saw a car accident. Like 3 people was on the ground. A guy came from the pizza shop, to Bros Pizza, and he was on the ground. Another lady, a black lady, was on the ground too. I saw a lady, a young lady they took a young lady from inside the car. She was bleeding, a lot, critical condition, I can say. So the driver was bleeding from his nose.
And you said you saw how many people on the ground outside of the car right after the accident?
It was like 3 people on the ground.
So the car hit 3 people, and then, something hit 3 people, and then the 2 people in the car seemed to be hurt as well.
Yes.
What were they saying, or was it just a lot of yelling?
I don't know.
Okay.
Were the people on the ground, were they moving? Did it seem like they were seriously hurt?
They was walking in the sidewalk.
I'm saying, but did they seem like they were seriously hurt on the ground? Were they moving? Were they conscious?
No, they moving. There was the guy. I asked the guy how he feel. I came out to help people, and he say he have a lot of pain. And he said that's it.
Did the driver say anything about why this happened? Did you hear anything?
No.
No. Okay.
Hi.
I know you
My
got
name
video,
is
right?
my name is Anna. I live here at 599 6th Avenue. We're working on the building. I'm doing some restoration in my apartment. And thank goodness that we have access to the roof today, because we were in there and we heard this tremendous bang. My first concern was that another hot zone or manhole might have exploded. Having looked down from the roof, we could see that the car had jumped the curb, hit 3 or 4 people, blood and gasoline was spilled all over the street, a lot of panic. I must say there was a very quick response from everybody, and thank you very much for your service on that. I was very concerned mostly for the people that got hit and were hurt, and for the car possibly exploding. Now, my theory, because I've been concerned with this little curb, which is new, they just installed it. So if you're not from New York, or if you're not from this area and know it, there's a little garbage can. They just replaced it back there in that corner. There's a little curb. That was not there. They just put it back. So my theory is that either he didn't know the rules, he wasn't from our country, or he was going too fast. He jumped this and directly smashed into here. Great big boom, and I think hit a woman. The driver himself was very bloodied. I did take some pictures and video of that, and there were 3 other pedestrians that were also hurt and taken away in ambulances. Like I said, it's been very nerve-wracking. I know it's New York, and that we expect a lot of things. I know a lot of people are very anxious these days, and we just have to pray. You know, we have to pray, and we have to stay together, and we have to protect each other, and we have to help each other. Because
Where did you?
yes, well, there were no things like limbs missing or heads twisted in the wrong direction. The girl, everybody could not move at first. There was one young man that I was very concerned with because he didn't move for a long time. He had a black t-shirt and jeans on. There was one girl that had blood all over her face, and they immediately put a brace on her, and by the time the EMT came and took her away, she was moving her hands. So we were all praying. And then there was the driver, who was in shock and had a white shirt on and black pants, long beard, and was covered in blood. He was a little bit in shock. And then there was 2 other pedestrians that in the panic I couldn't really see how bad they were, but they were taken away to the hospital as well.
Where did it seem like the car was coming from? Was it coming from that?
That I did not see, because like I said, I was inside and heard the boom, but from the trajectory, I'm not an expert, but from a trajectory and having lived here a long time with a lot of these problems, and we were very happy that they've done this, the beautification, but people sometimes don't respect it, and they just drive too fast, or they're not aware enough. And we have to live. We live in New York City, where all our senses have to be on fire. We have to be aware. I think he jumped the curb, went airborne, and boom, hit that, because it was like a bomb. Boom.
And
It was like boom.
How many people were in the car, ma'am, do you think, and how many were on the road?
I think, okay, we have the driver and the girl who went off in the brace for sure. There might have been another one, and then there were a couple of pedestrians that were hurt. So I would say around 5 people.
And where were you again?
I was inside painting my windows.
In the Goji is
No, I live upstairs here at 599.
Okay, and tell us your name.
My name is Anna Victoria Alarcon.
Spell that again, Anna.
ANAVICTORIAALARCO.
Work at the Gogi, how do you say it?
Gogi Grill. Gogi Grill. Yeah.
And, when was the moment that you found out something?
I was working. My back was turned towards the window, so I didn't see what happened, but I just heard a loud crash. And then I called 911 because it looked like everyone was kind of just like, there was a whole bunch of people, but I didn't know if anyone had called yet. So
As soon as you heard the crash, what went through your head?
Before I turned around, I thought just someone had dropped something really loud, but then we saw that it kind of crashed to our store window. When we went outside, there was a man that was, I think he was a pedestrian because it looked like he came from the pizza shop. He was kind of just laying there, not really moving much. And then there was the people in the car. No, he looked like he came out of the pizza shop because he had a pizza. Well, he did have a pizza lying next to him on the floor. So, and then there were like about 3 to 4 people. I'm not sure exactly how many that they pulled out of the car. One of a woman, she looked like she was kind of like seizuring a little bit. She looked like the most injured, but everyone else, it didn't look like any serious injury. Just more like shock. What I think that happened is they were trying to avoid a pedestrian, so that's how they swerved into the store. But I'm not exactly sure all the details of what happened.
Did they hit any pedestrians?
That guy with the pizza.
Yeah, with the pizza?
Yes, he was just laying there, not moving.
He's not moving. Was he breathing?
I'm not sure. There were people surrounding him, trying to help him. So,
okay.
But he was one of the people that were pulled into the ambulance as well.
Did you know? Were they doing CPR at all?
No, they just put like that neck brace on one of the people.
The cervical collar?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, not.
Have you seen something like this happen before in the city?
No, not. I haven't seen it. I mean, I've seen like a crashed car, like probably driving through, but I've never like witnessed it right in front of my eyes, kind of.
What was that experience like for you?
I don't really think it fazed me at all because I just thought, okay, let's call 911 and try to help these people because I didn't know how serious the condition was.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's it.
What's the last name?
Bianca, Bianca, Maldonado, Maldonado.
Thank you very much. Hi, ma'am. You were just walking by and you saw this vehicle crashing in the store. What went through your head when you saw it?
It's crazy. It's like we contact these people for like driving. We think about safety, and then it's, they're working. I think they said it was an Uber driver. They're working long hours. They're tired. And then to hear, like I've been hearing lately, like a lot of Uber drivers have been crashing. So I'm really wondering about like what's the validity of like their screening, because I heard pedestrians was hurt, and I'm like, I walk up and down the streets every day. Like,
Walk around here, ma'am?
yeah, I mean, I'm at a work event right now, so it's very scary to know that like I was walking down the street, I have to watch out for what the cars are doing. As a pedestrian, that's extremely scary, and I hope that no one was seriously hurt. Like, this is 6th Avenue, like,
How often do you see something like this in the city?
I feel like things like this happen pretty frequently because I don't know, it happens so frequently. I feel like I saw something like this happen recently, I think in Brooklyn. It's really scary, and it just makes me very nervous to be a pedestrian in the street now, Yeah, I hope justice is served. This is scary.
Anything else you'd like to add, ma'am?
Yeah, I mean, I know I heard it was an Uber driver, so like we need to just be cautious about like the hours they're working and just like the ability between them. I've had experience with Uber drivers that weren't capable, so that really puts me on edge. So,
Would you like to give your first and last name?
yeah, my name is Nzinga Shuri.
Can you spell it?
Nzinga, last name Shuri, Shury.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.